Hello and welcome to HITC Sport, and the World Cup is ending, lads. It's a bit kind of sad, isn't it? Well, now for me, I actually get a bit of sleep now, and to no longer have to just spend my nights just waiting for death. But for you, I'm sure it's very sad, especially when you get smashed 4-0 by Croatia later on today. It's not gonna happen, is it? You're gonna get to the final, and I'm just gonna cry. But Cristiano Ronaldo is a Juventus player. Why? He's just won 3 Champions Leagues in a row. He's at the biggest and best club in the world, pipe down Shrewsbury. Why would he decide to leave for Juventus? A club renowned for being European failures and just being a big bunch of cheating bastards. No, not you, Thierry, I'll get to you later. Like, from the outside it only looks like Ronaldo signing for them because a bunch of their fans clapped his goal a few months ago, which is a bit like a barman getting down on one knee for that one customer who complimented his haircut that one time. Ronaldo was earning less than Messi and Neymar, only getting 21 million euros a year. Jesus Christ, what a disgrace! Jesus Christ, I'm surprised one resorted to sleeping in car parks, selling your kids on the black market, which is probably where you bought them from in the first place, and tossing off old fellas in exchange for a home-cooked meal. Oh wait, that's my life. But no, basically he's leaving because he didn't feel loved.
Oh, they didn't tuck you in at night, kiss your forehead before bed, tell you you're the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Sliced bread isn't even that f***ing great, it's all carbs. Although I bet James Corden can't get enough of it. I mean, he is that rich, who gives a flying what anyone else thinks? Do you think Raheem Sterling is genuinely bothered by the fact that a bunch of people think he's a snake? No, he could literally buy all their houses and turn them into his private teepees if he wanted. But the more I think about it, the more Ronaldo has a point. The man has scored 450 goals and won 4 Champions Leagues, and yet they still boo him. Then again, these are the same mad bastards that gave Jonathan Woodgate a standing ovation despite him scoring an own goal and getting sent off. So clearly they were all dropped as a f***ing child. But like, the fans, they did push him out. That seems to be the bottom line here. You know what though, on one hand I'm happy, because Real Madrid fans, they are the fat cats of world football. I mean, they are. They sit up high in their plush seats, they don't know how good they have it every single season. Is that it? Mild applause. Jesus Christ, we get a better atmosphere from a bunch of nerds during a Marvel movie's closing credits. Although for the hardcore ones who've never spoken to a human woman, I'm sure there's been some occasions where they've just come straight in their pants. Wonder Woman must have turned the theater floor into a slip and slide.
That's DC, not Marvel. Get him, fellas.
Yep, attacking Marvel fans on the internet. That is probably my wisest decision since getting this haircut. But seriously, those Madrid fans, like, show a bit of passion, no? Try taking a look at the fans at Crystal Palace or Newcastle. I mean, those fans, they celebrate winning a corner like they just won the World Cup. To be honest, I'm not a fan of booing your own players anyway. I mean, like, unless it's Paul McShane, you're not achieving much. You're supposed to support your team. Leave the opposition fans to boo yours. Yeah, there might have been games where Ronaldo wasn't achieving his very high standards of excellence, but do not fucking boo him. Like, when you were a kid and you came home from school and your mother served up a plate of Brussels sprouts with broken glass, did you boo her? No. I mean, if I did, I'd have been smacked unconscious and chucked in a skip. But who are they going to replace him with? Neymar? Yeah, maybe. He seems like the kind of guy who gets bored quickly. I mean, come on, he had about 3 haircuts in 1 week at that World Cup. And let's be honest, a player of his talent stuck in a league where Mario Balotelli is a superstar, that's like playing FIFA against an 85-year-old who doesn't know where he is. For God's sake, he won the Player of the Year award despite having 1 leg for half the year. Mbappe is an option, he'd probably be their best bet. Harry Kane maybe, even though he's just signed a contract at Spurs. Although Real Madrid, I mean, they did pass on Ronaldinho because he was apparently too ugly. Right. When the gargoyle of Seven Sisters Road turns up, speaking like he has a dishwasher lodged in his mouth, I think that would be enough to send any Real Madrid marketing director to run a mile. My money's on Eden Hazard. I mean, he's clearly too good for the Europa League. I mean, playing Thursday nights at Derry City? No thank you. Not even I want to do that. I mean, here they are again, literally attacking Gareth Bale's car after they lost to Barcelona a few years ago. Lads, Jesus Christ, lads, these really are the King Joffreys of football, aren't they? Entitled, spoiled brats. I mean, I'm sorry, if there's Real Madrid fans out there, please correct me, but to me, it just looks like a bunch of unappreciative fans being drip-fed success year on year, not knowing how good you have it. Yes, I'm so jealous of your success. I'll never know what it means to support a team lifting the Champions League. Then again, you never know, Jimmy Traore did it. And you just don't seem to... But you just don't seem to show any... I mean, now you've literally just driven out the best player that your club has ever had, and ever will have, probably. Good night, see you later, ciao. Off to fulfill a lifelong ambition of playing in Italy with Emre Can. Anyway, yes, let's touch on that World Cup semi-final. And France are in the final, beating Belgium 1-0 thanks to a goal from Samuel Umtiti, who just had to ruin the moment by celebrating like an epileptic badger. This game was about two Real Madrid targets potentially, Kylian Mbappe and Eden Hazard, who were both exceptional. It was a narrow game. On another day, Belgium could have edged it, but to be fair, France just about deserved it. But hey, at least a semblance of normality has returned to the World Cup. I'm sorry, as good as their teams have been, as well as brilliantly as they've coached so far, my brain is still not ready to process Gareth Southgate shaking Roberto Martinez's hand in preparation for a World Cup final. No. Just no. Whenever I think of those two, I think Alphonso Alves and Aruna Kone twice. For Thierry Henry, he was acting as the assistant of the enemy, so he was effectively the Tyrion Lannister of the whole debacle. You just know when that full-time whistle went that he was dancing for joy in that little black vessel he calls a heart. Never forget. Paul Pogba really stepped up. To be fair, he's been great all tournament. He looked sharp, disciplined, strong, aimed at tackle, good going forward. Like, I'm beginning to see why Mourinho paid £90 million for him. I've got to say though, Belgium can look back on this tournament with pride. They played with excitement, flair, guile going forward. Considering they got chucked out of Euro 2016 2 years ago by Wales and Hal Robson-Kanu, a player whose career scrapbook will include about 17 photos of that one goal he scored and nothing else. Roberto Martinez has gone up in my estimations and they'll be huge contenders to win Euro 2020. Like, I'm not making a dig here, but they could have thrown the game against England. I mean, to be fair, they put Edin Januzaj on the pitch. I think they tried their best. But no, they won the game and you know, they tackled the big teams. I mean, I bet in the back of Martinez's head, he's thinking, we should have just lost England and taken that easier route because, you know, Brazil, France, Japan, okay, never mind Japan, but Brazil and France, as opposed to England's route, which is the most fortunate run I've ever seen in my life. So credit to them for taking the road less traveled, or whatever that poet said in, I don't read so good. As for France, you've got to make them favourites to win the whole thing now. You've just got to. Unless you don't, in which case fair enough, carry on with your day. But it means that it's likely that Florian Thauvin is going to win the World Cup, despite being stuck on a bench behind Andros Townsend 2 years ago. Anyway, it's a big game today, England versus Croatia. I'd say you were all shitting it right now. Not me, I mean, I don't really care who wins. I'm just looking for a nice equal game. I just want a nice game for the neutral. You know, I don't really have any, you know, bias in this game. What will be, will be. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I'll talk to you in a while.